Yeah, you come up a lot, and on the different antennas, it's amazing how conditions change on 40 meters as we approach dusk. But yeah, I was just working on Hamfest stuff. Heard you make my intro, and looking forward to being on the show tonight.
Okay, I'm trying to get the stream back up. We're streaming this net in Windows. I forgot. I think I had told Windows it was forcing me to reboot, and I think I told it. I don't know what time I told it, but it either crashed and tried to reboot or something happened. I don't know, but it's back on now, I think. Anyway, yeah, hey Mark, we're looking forward to having you on the show tonight. We're going to talk about Huntsville Hamfest. Got a lot of great pictures and stories, and it's going to be cool. I just got a note from Martin F. Jew, the founder of MFJ. He's a regular on our show, and we thought he was not going to be with us tonight, but I just got a text, and Martin said he will be with us tonight, joining with you, Mark, and with Katie Allen and myself, and a ham friend from North Carolina I'm bringing in tonight. So we ought to have a good time tonight. We're going to start the show off with something kind of special and kind of interesting and different tonight. And it's just to show you hams can do more things than just ham radio. Mark, signal still holding up? N4 BCD W5 KUB.
It's continuing to go up, Tom. You were 10 over on this stingy S-beater, 10 over 9 on that last transmission. You know, I think we're about 180 miles apart as the crow flies over there from Germantown over to Fayetteville, Tennessee. But like I said, at the start, you were down at the noise level, but way up now.
Well, you're hitting 25 over S9 here. You're one of the loudest signals I think I have heard most of the time here on 40. You're up there with the big guys right now, Mark. Well, good, Mark. We'll see you on the show in a little while. Stick around if you want to. We'll be back around and give you a call here in a few minutes. Let's see if there's anybody else that wants to check in with us. This is W5KUB.
Tom, actually, my wife, Julie, just pulled up with a horse trailer. She was out shopping a new saddle. So I'm going to say 73, and I'll see you on the show tonight. And 4BCD, good evening.
All right, we'll see you, Mark, N4 BCD, W5 KUB. All right, we have any other check-ins for Roundtable? Roundtable is a net. That's the sister of our live show tonight. The live show is called Amateur Radio Roundtable. Ham radio show at 8 o'clock tonight. We invite all you guys to, get your dinner over with and get in an easy chair and take part in the ham radio event tonight. Anybody else want to check in to Roundtable at this time? This is Whiskey 5 Kilo Uniform Bravo. Boy, oh boy, I heard somebody. I really want to get you, but you're down with the noise. Let me try again. Give me a call a couple more times. Over. Man, I'm not getting it. Did anybody else hear him that's already checked in that can relay? All right, well, just stand by out there, and we'll try to pick you up again in a few minutes. The band is really going up and down, so maybe it'll come back up here in just a minute there. Oh, let's see. Hey, let's see if anybody is still out there. Stephen, are you back with us? KW4HQ, W5KUB. All right, how about Keith, N9QDS, W5KUB? Boy, Mark, KC9NKI, are you with us, W5KUB? I'll tell you, they're dropping like flies tonight, or the band has just bottomed out there. Ricky in Virginia Beach, you're still with us, Ricky, KM4WAA, W5KUB. let's go to Mike up in Kentucky. KY4MRG. Mike, you copy. W5KB. KN4FEB. This is W5KUB. Jeff, are you still there? All right, looks like we've lost just about everybody that's checked in here. Any other check-ins for Roundtable? This is Whiskey 5 Kilo Uniform Bravo.
Whiskey 5 Uniform Kilo Bravo. This is November 4. Whiskey Lima Foxtrot.
All right, I heard a couple there. Let me take the N4 first. N4WLF W5KUB. Name's Tom. We're near Memphis, Tennessee. What's your name and location, please?
Hi there. My name is James. I'm in Eastview, Kentucky.
Well, James, you got a good signal down this way. How much power are you running, and what kind of antenna you got tonight?
We're running about 100 watts, and we're using a CH250 vertical.
I tell you what, you're running 20 over S9 here in the Memphis, Tennessee area. That vertical and 100 watts is doing a great job. Let me get that other station that was trying to check in. The other station that called a minute ago, call us now. This is Whiskey 5 Kilo Uniform Bravo.
Uniform Mobile.
All right, well, I heard several in there. KM4TQU Mobile. This is W5KUB. Tom, near Memphis. And Mobile, wow, where are you located and what's your name? Over.
Good evening, Tom. You got Mike on this end. I'm 20 miles west of Atlanta. I'm sitting in a Jeep Wrangler running 100 watts on a single fan ham stick.
Man, yeah, you're loud, Mike. It's hard to believe you're mobile out there. It's that, boy, the band is really funny. Nearly everybody's checked in tonight. It's already faded out, and then we've got you guys that are coming in so strong there. Well, Mike, did you just run across us, or did you know about the net tonight? Over.
No, I follow you on Facebook, so I check in on the net occasionally. I typically watch your live because I get all the
Okay, great. Glad you follow the live show, and we hopefully, well, you're mobile. You need to get home and tune in tonight, or hey, maybe on your smartphone you can tune in tonight and pick the show up, even if you're out on the road. But you know, don't drive and watch it at the same time there. I think there was another station trying to check in. Let me check real quick. The other station, give us a call. W5 Kilo Uniform Bravo. All right, didn't hear anybody that time. Let me shoot it back up real quick to James up there, N4WLF at W5KUB. James, what's going on in your neck of the woods?
Well, it's all quiet up here. We run a little farm up here, and we're just taking care of the animals and keeping the lawn mowed.
Well, I kind of know how it is. We just got back from North Carolina. We have a home over in western North Carolina in the Smokies, and of course we don't do any farming or raise any animals, but a lot of the relatives over there do in that part of the country, and so we get to sit back on the porch and watch anyway. And glad we've been over in North Carolina the last couple of weeks, because man, here in Memphis it's been like 103 degrees over here. It's been terrible. But hey, we're glad James, that you joined in it tonight. Hopefully we'll see you every Tuesday. Over.
Well, that sounds good. We just got our general not too long ago, and starting to join in a couple of these sessions.
Okay, well, we have a friend that we went over to North Carolina to see. He just got his general 2 weeks ago, And we went over there a couple weeks ago, and we put up him some antennas, and I built him a 40-meter delta loop and a 80-meter dipole, and we put that up, and he's on the air, and he's really enjoying ham radio, and he's going to be one of the guests on the show tonight. And we're going to talk about, I met with the Jackson County Amateur Radio Club in Jackson County, North Carolina, and gave a talk last weekend. We did some antenna work and helped some hams over there get back on the air. And we're going to talk about the great Huntsville Ham Fest coming up in about 3 weeks. And we will be broadcasting that live. And we've got a lot of prizes that we're going to be giving to our viewers that watch the webcast there. We hope everybody out there tonight that's checked in and will join the live show tonight at 8 o'clock p.m. on W5KUB.com. Mike, how's your mobile still holding in out there? KM4TQU mobile. This is W5KUB.
Hey Tom, I'm still here. I hope you can still hear me. I'm still hanging in there. I'm sitting in the driveway now, just waiting on the show to start.
Okay, boy, you're loud. Your driveway must be up on a hill.
I'm uphill from a lot of people. Now, I'm not on top of the hill, but I'm up it a little bit. But like I say, I follow you on Facebook, and I watch the show live so that I can get all the outtakes without it being edited.
All right. Well, we're going to have a surprise opening on the show tonight. You guys, it's not going to be like you've ever seen on ham radio. So about the first 2 minutes, it's going to be different tonight. And we're going to show you that, ham radio guys aren't just all geeks and, ham radio. They can do other things. And that's just kind of a lead-in, a kind of a teaser on the opening of the show tonight. Well, Mike, you're sounding great there. Boy, it sounds like you're on a rig at home with a good antenna, big antenna attached to it. Go on in the house there, get you some supper, and get ready for the show at 8 o'clock tonight. Actually, it'll be 9 o'clock Eastern time, your time, there near Atlanta there. Back to you, Mike, and then I'll pick any other check-ins up. KM4TQU mobile, W5KUB.
Yeah, thank you, sir. I'm getting comments on a humble ham antenna. The only drawback is to go from 40 to 20, I have to get out there and actually change the antenna. But I'm going to tell you what, I've had some compliments on it. This little Yaesu LT891 on a dual battery system out here in the Jeep. I've got a backup battery, so I don't run my cranking battery down. I've got some compliments on it. So we'll be looking for you tonight. Appreciate the contact. 53KM4 TQ.
Okay, Mike, 73s, we'll see you on the show tonight. Was there another station checking in there? This is Whiskey 5 Kilo Uniform Bravo.
349. Whiskey 5 is KA8 GFP Kilo Alpha 8
All right, there was a couple in there. Let me get the first one, KA8G something. Try again. This is W5KUB. All right, I think you said Tom in Cincinnati, KA8GFB. This is W5KB. Copying you pretty good. You're over the noise. Your signal's a little bassy. It's a little bassy and a little bit difficult for me to hear clearly. But that's probably because of all the static and everything else that's also coming in here. So Tom, up in near Cincinnati. Have you followed any of our webcasts, or did you just run across us tonight by accident? Over.
Yeah, W5KB is KA8GFB. I just don't want to try to, I don't know what that is.
Okay, getting again difficult to copy there. Well, look us up on QRZ. Look up Whiskey 5 Kilo Uniform Bravo. I'm not even sure you get our call right. Whiskey 5 Kilo Uniform Bravo. Look that up on QRZ. It'll give you a lot of information about what we do on our ham radio webcast, and maybe you can tune in and join us on the show tonight at 8 p.m. here. 73, and we'll see you later. I think there was another check-in. I'm gonna listen. Call now. This is Whiskey 5 Kilo Uniform Bravo.
Kilo Delta 9 Hotel Bravo, India.
I heard several in there. KD9 HBI W5 KUB. How you doing tonight?
Doing really well, Dave, in the People's Republic of Illinois. I just heard you on, thought I'd try out the new antenna.
Well, Dave, you're doing real good. Good signal. It's pretty solid in there. Of course, we've got a lot of static and noise here, but you're well over it tonight. Name here's Tom, and we're near Memphis, Tennessee, in a city called Collierville, Tennessee. Over.
Roger that. Yeah, I saw your website. I probably will try to tune in tonight at 8 o'clock when you come in. Roger?
Yeah, we'd love to have you there, Dave, and join us. And we've been running a weekly show. Actually, we've been webcasting about 17 years of events like Hamvention, Huntsville Hamfest, and field days and special shows like that. Been doing that for about 17 or 18 years. But we've had a weekly show, Tuesday night weekly show on for about 4 years now. And we've got guests from around the world. We've done a lot of interesting things. We've taken our show out to Hollywood to the stage of Last Man Standing, where I was able to meet Tim Allen and announce over our show that he got his license. We've also done other things like we've planned and worked with the Heard Island DXpedition, and we brought them into our show 3 Tuesday nights by satellite phone from near Antarctica. And that was kind of cool. We watched the penguins and we watched the volcano, and oh boy, the hobby is just really interesting, all the different things that we do there. So we hope you can tune in tonight, and hopefully there'll be something of interest. Actually, everybody tunes in just to see Katie Allen. Katie is one of our co-hosts, WY7YL, and they don't tune in to see me, they tune in to see Katie. The chat room will be open tonight. We'll probably open the phone lines for people to call in. Back to you real quick, Dave. KD9 HBI W5 KUB.
Roger that. Sounds like you got a real good thing going there. Curious, how sounds my audio? Do I sound all right? I've been messing with my settings, Roger.
Yeah, it sounds good and clear, and it's got good punch to it. And I looked at the S meter. You're running about 5 over S9. Over.
Roger that. Thank you very much, sir. I look forward to seeing your program tonight. 73, and carry on.
All right. Thanks, Dave. 73 to you. Any other check-ins for Roundtable Net? This is Whiskey 5 Kilo Uniform Bravo. Oh, there's several in here. Let's take the four in US. Try again. This is W5 KB.
Kilo November 4, Mike Uniform Foxtrot in Winchester, Tennessee.
Was that KN4MUF? Did I get it right? Oh man, I'm having trouble with the last letter. I don't know if it's an S or an F. The static keeps wiping out. I got KN4, I think it's KN4MUS as in Sierra. Is that correct? Okay, F is in Foxtrot. Okay, well, it was a 50-50 chance. I had it written down both ways there. You're in Tennessee, and the name there? All right, Gene, real fine. Boy, Gene came through really loud. I don't know. The band is up and down. Name here is Tom, T-O-M, Tom. We're near Memphis, Tennessee. So, Gene, what do you got going today?
A lot of my family is here. We're up at the lake, up at Tim's Ford Lake in
Okay, well, this group, we invite everybody. This group is actually a lot of the viewers of our live show, our live ham show that comes on at 8 o'clock tonight on W5KUB.com. And we've decided to have a net and let everybody get together and chat and talk prior to the shows. So we hope you join us tonight, Gene. Maybe you've been following the show some in the past, but it's a weekly show. It's been on over 4 years now. Thanks a lot for checking in there, and hope to see you tonight. Over.
Thank you very much. I didn't know about it, but I do now, so I'll be checking in on it. Sure will. It sounds great, and I hope you'll continue this net.
Well, we will, and I've been looking for volunteers for net control station. I'd love to bring it up on 20 and 80. Right now, I'm the only one doing it, and I've got to close it down in a little while and get the show ready to go live on the show tonight. So if you want more information about the show, look us up on QRZ. There's some information there. Just look up W5KUB, and we would love to have you join us tonight there, Gene. 73, and thanks for checking in there.
73 Tues. Looking forward to hearing you.
All right, any other check-ins for Roundtable? Call Whiskey 5 Kilo Uniform Bravo.
W5KUB, KM4, QBC, Kilo Mike 4, Quebec Bravo Charlie, Jeff, Tuxedo.
Man, KB4 QBC, W5KB. Jeff, I don't know how you're doing it, man. It sounds like you're running a kilowatt over there. You are loud. You're one of the loudest signals on here, Jeff. And you must have hurried home from work real quick. What time is it? It's 6:13. Did you rush home over?
Roger that. Yeah, I had one stop to make, and then I came on in. Actually, I got off about 6, so it's about 7:15 here now. So I got home, ate just a quick bite of supper, and got in here to see if you were having a net. I found it on Facebook there, so just got the radio turned on. I'm going to try to stay on here as long as I can. We've got a huge thunderstorm about probably 50 miles north of us right now, and it is making some big noise here in Tuckasegee. Back to you, Tom.
Man, Jeff, yeah, I forgot about you're an hour ahead here. Jeff, your signal is 20 over S9 here. You're running with the big boys. I'm talking, you're running with the guys that typically run full legal power. I've never heard a station, a 100-watt station in a wire like that as loud as you, but our conditions must be exactly right, and also that delta loop we put up must be aimed exactly favoring me back here in Memphis. Guys, that was Jeff, KM4QBC, and Jeff will be on the live show tonight at 8 o'clock from Tuckasegee, North Carolina. And Jeff is one of my friends that I visited in North Carolina this past 2 weeks. And we went out and made him a 40-meter delta loop and put it in the air. And that's what he's on. So I don't know if anybody else heard a loud signal from Jeff, but he's booming in here from the Smoky Mountains in North Carolina. Jeff, stand by if you can. Hey, if it starts lightning, take that antenna off the radio. I think there were a couple other stations trying to check in. Let's see who they were. This is Whiskey 5 Kilo Uniform Bravo.
Kilo November 4 Echo India Kilo.
KN4ENK, I think. This is W5KUB. Name and location, please.
Roger that. This is Kilo November 4 Echo India Kilo. My name is Lloyd. I am located in Madison, Alabama. This is my first time tuning in.
Okay, Lloyd. Very good. KN4EIK, W5KUB. I don't know if you how long you've been listening, but we hope you tune in and join us on the live ham show tonight on W5KUB.com at 8 p.m. Central. And we'll have a good time on there. You never know what's going to happen on this show. It's live. And, man, you'll see bloopers. No telling what you're going to see on here. But we're going to try to bring you some good things tonight. We've got Martin Jew, one of our co-hosts. He'll be joining us tonight. If that name sounds familiar, that's because Martin is the founder of MFJ, Martin F. Jew. Katie Allen is one of our co-hosts, and that's the main reason everyone tunes into the show on Tuesday nights is to see Katie Allen. They don't care much to see us. They tune in for Katie. And then we're going to also talk about the Huntsville Hamfest, and we've got a lot of pictures and things going on there. So, Lloyd, hope you can join us at 8 o'clock tonight. KN4EIK, W5KUB.
I'm actually on your website now, poking around. I've got to go pick up my little one there at school. He's in the band and they're out for practice. So it's going to take me a little bit, but hopefully I'll be back in the saddle at 8 o'clock. I'll be able to tune in. I did hear you talk about some sort of giveaway or something. Just piques my interest, of course. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to so take a listen to it.
Well, Lloyd, no giveaways tonight, but we give away about $10,000 in prizes every year to hams, and we particularly give them away when we do webcasts like the Dayton Hamvention or the Huntsville Hamfest. We give away a lot of nice prizes to people that are watching. Things like antenna tuners, HF antennas, D-Star radios. All kinds of stuff, auto antenna tuners. All you got to do is if we call your name, just say I'm here, and that prize is yours. And we've been doing that for many years now, and we like to do that. And there's so many people that can't go to a Hamfest, and our kind of motto is bringing ham radio to you. There's so many kids that are so young they can't go, or people are sick, or people are too old to go, or people don't have money, so they can sit right there at home, and watch us on a big screen TV and win prizes and act just like they're at the Hamfest. So join us. We'll be webcasting the Huntsville Hamfest in about 3 weeks. That's going to be a cool ham radio event that you guys won't want to miss there. Well, Lloyd, if you stick around a little while if you can, and we'll call you back again in a few minutes. Let's see if there's any other check-ins for Roundtable. This is W5KUB. All right, I didn't hear anybody else here. Let's see. Let me go back a couple people here. Dave, are you still with us? KD9HBI, W5KUB.
Yeah, roger that. Yeah, I am here.
Well, you're still just really loud, Dave. Just want to go around a rotation here and see how many people maybe fell asleep or how many people are still with us. We lost about 80% of all the people up front here earlier tonight. I think the band changed and we just don't hear them anymore. But your signal's still holding up real good here. How are we doing up in Illinois?
You're running 5, 9 plus 10 and sometimes up to 15. You're sounding really good here.
Well, let me ask you, could you hear my friend Jeff from North Carolina on that Delta loop?
I can't honestly answer that. I was looking at your website trying to figure out who Katie Allen was.
Oh, okay, very good. Well, when you see Katie tonight, you guys might recognize her, or at least you'll probably be glued to the show as long as Katie's on. So I'm making Katie stay on the whole show so nobody will leave. Over.
Roger that. My YXL would appreciate it very much.
Okay. Well, hey, it's a family show too. We'll make sure everything's okay, and hopefully we'll get your wife interested and get her. If she doesn't already have her ham license, we'll get her hooked into the hobby there. Thanks a lot, Dave. Hey, let's go to Gene down in Tennessee. Let's see if I can copy Gene. KN4MUF, W5KUB. All right, well, I think Gene is out of there. Jeff, are you still with us, Jeff? Or is that lightning getting too close? Over. KM4QBC, W5KUB. You still there, Jeff?
Yeah, roger that. Tom, I'll just log him back in the room when you call me there. Go ahead.
Yeah, just checking with you, see if you're still in there, see if that lightning's getting close. Hey, we were there the last 2 weeks, and man, those storms move in really fast over there. I was standing out in the driveway a few days ago over there, and a big old bolt, I guess it was a big old bolt of lightning. We heard the thunder crack really close to us, so we had to run in, and I didn't even think it was going to be raining until we heard that thing over.
That's kind of the way it does here. I'm watching the radar right now, and it's kind of moving out, but I can still hear something around there in the background. But I think I'm good right now. But yeah, they do. When they come in here, man, they come in fast and furious. A few weeks ago, we had that big storm, and it about blew a tree down on my house here. So we had to. The next 2 days later, we took down 12 trees. They were all, like 6, 8, 12 inches through, and they were poplar, but they were probably 100 feet high. Well, 75 feet high, but big enough to do some damage, and they all kind of grew up right together, straight up. So anyway, we took those down and got the one down that was about to fall on the house and cleared them away a little bit. But yeah, man, we've had some crazy weather here the past few years.
I'll tell you, it ought to be against the law to cut down all those nice antenna trees that you just cut down. But I understand. And man, I got a big old smile on my face, Jeff. I'm smiling so big, I cannot believe how strong a signal you have here. Have you been making a lot of contacts, and what's your favorite antenna right now?
I think the 40 definitely is doing better than any of the others. I had one occasion where I did hook up the hex beam and was able to tune it a little closer to where the fellow was and cut out some noise and get right on him. And I knew that was kind of the case with the hex beam. But I believe also the hex beam, I've only got it about 20 feet, so it may do better when I got a little higher. But the 40 meter that you and I put up is just so simple. That's what I like about it. It's just so simple, and it works so well. And the price, there's no comparison. But anyway, I guess they both have their advantages. But right now the hex beam, and like I told you last night, I talked to Florida, New York, I talked to Georgia, I talked to California, I talked to Arizona, I talked to Kansas, several times to Kansas. Man, I must be right on Kansas there. But anyway, I talked to Hawaii. That one time, the lady that's the captain of the ship there in the harbor, she was leaving out of the harbor in her ship. So, yeah, it's working great, man. I've made the most contacts on it, hands down.
Well, I'm going to have to bring you a different antenna next time I come over here, because I want that antenna. That thing's sounding great, man. Wow. It's just unbelievable. Unbelievable. All right, Jeff, well, stay as long as you can. If you have to unhook, go ahead and unhook here. Lloyd down in Madison, Alabama, you still with us? KN4EIK, W5KUB.
Oh, yes, I am. Yes, I am.
All right, we're just checking to see if if we're boring you there or putting you to sleep. We want you to be a big part of the group here, man. What have you been doing down there? Did you say you recently got your license over?
I picked up my license just about a year ago. General class license, and I may go for the extra at the Huntsville Ham Fest. I'm not sure if I'm ready for it yet, but that's the goal is to get the extra, and as soon as possible.
Well, that's great. Go ahead and give it a try. You'll never know. You'll never know until you take that test. So give it a try, and you'll see how close you are if you do miss it. But you know what? You still got all the privileges of all the bands that the extras got. You just don't have quite as much, of the band. But you still have the capability to talk anywhere. An extra can talk on any of the bands there. So Lloyd, doing great. We'll be webcasting the Huntsville Ham Fest. Come by and see us and wave in the camera, and let your wife and kids and family back home see you there, and be sure and say hello to us there. KN4EIK W5KUB.
W5 KUB, Camp 48K. Yeah, I will absolutely do that. The plan is to help my buddy out. He's got a table down there in Huntsville. And, you know, in some free time, I'll definitely scoop by your booth and say hello. And say hello to Katie as well.
All right, well, I'm not sure if Katie is going to make it or not. She makes most years, but I'm not sure. We'll find out tonight on the show if Katie's going to be there. But we're right up there next to the stage. If you know where the stage is, we'll be right to the right of the stage, and we'll be building up our webcast center there just to the right of the stage against that wall. You can't miss us there. We're between the door where you come in and the main stage there. Let me check and see if there's any other check-ins for Roundtable. This is Whiskey 5 Kilo Uniform Bravo.
KE5 8
Bravo, Whiskey Mike.
All right, there was 2 stations in there, 2 loud ones. So let me take them one at a time. First, let me get to KE5 something. KE5, go ahead.
Mississippi.
Okay, was that ATU KE5 ATU? Tommy, is that right?
Alpha Quebec Uniform.
Okay, I got you, Tommy. KE5 AQU, Tommy in Columbus, Mississippi. Got you there. Stand by a second, Tommy. And there was a BWM. He was loud too. Give me your call.
Yeah, this is Kilo Delta 4 Bravo Whiskey Mexico, KD4BWM down Enterprise, Alabama. I just wanted to comment. I know Jeff has a new antenna there, and I was so impressed by the signal down here. I just had to comment because right now into my location, it's about the strongest signal on the band, up around S9 plus 10 or 15. So that antenna for Jeff is doing real well. Just want to make that comment. This is KD4BWM. Name is Michael in Enterprise, Alabama.
Okay, Michael, well, that's great to hear. I was over in North Carolina the last 2 weeks, and we have a home over there, and I met Jeff. Jeff is a new ham. He's only had his general license a few weeks. And I went over, and last week, I think last Saturday, we built a 40-meter delta loop and hung it up in the trees out there with an air cannon. First, we made him. I wanted to get him on 80. He's got him a hex beam, but you know it didn't cover 40 and 80. So I wanted to get him on 40 and 80 because they're very good bands. And so first we pulled out the wire out there, and I showed him. I said, let's make a 80-meter delta loop, and I thought we had enough height to hang that thing, and we didn't. The legs were laying on the ground. So we cut that 80-meter delta loop down to a 40-meter delta loop and pulled it up in those big tall trees there in the Smokies, and it's well in the air, and it's a delta loop with a ballon at the very bottom tip, and that bottom tip is probably 20 feet off the ground, but it is working. We got it kind of running north and south, so you ought to get good east-west coverage here, and I'm just totally blown out of my mind on how loud he is here, Michael. And Michael, by the way, you're running about 25 over dB over S9 yourself. Over.
Thank you very much, Tom. Yeah, I was when I heard you talking about Jeff and the antenna, and I didn't know if I could copy him or not. But then when he came, I thought he'd been on there, but I just came in the room and boy, when he came back in there, the signal was so strong. Well, that's a winner. That's a winner of an antenna that's working there. So doing a great job down here in Alabama. So anyway, just want to let him know that one works.
Well, it sure does. Boy, you're peaking 30 over now. 30 over S9. You've got Jeff beat. You and Jeff got some powerful signals here. Well, Michael, thanks a lot for joining the group here. Hopefully, you'll join the live show tonight at 8 o'clock. You gonna be around?
I think so. Yeah, I've seen the show before, and I should should be around this evening. So I'm going to try to check in there and watch it.
All right. Well, very good. Very good. All right. Let me check back with Tommy down in Columbus. Let's pick him up real quick. See what he's got going. KE5AQU W5KUB. How you doing, Tommy?
To the show. This is my first time to meet with the show, so I'm looking forward to it.
Well, we'll be glad to have you. We're always looking for more people to join us and have fun with ham radio, and this is the way we can bring ham radio to a lot of people. We've got a lot of I would say Elmers on the show that can answer questions and help people out, and it's just and we're always looking for new segments to put on the show. Some of the interesting things we do. I've got a astronaut friend, Doug Wheelock, that I talked to many times when he was in the space station, and he has actually joined us now. He's actually joined our show at Dayton for the last 5 years straight. So he attends that with us in our booth, and he's a real good thing to have on the show. A lot of people tune in for astronaut Doug Wheelock. Okay, well, very good, Tommy. We'll see you at 8 o'clock on W5KUB.com tonight. Be sure and check in the chat room, and so we can chat with you there. Any other stations want to check into Roundtable? This is Whiskey 5 Kilo Uniform Bravo.
Kilo Delta 5 Delta Delta Yankee.
All right, there's several people, but I didn't hear KD5DDY. This is W5KUB. Name's Tom. Tom, and we're in Collierville, Tennessee, just outside of Memphis. Over.
Roger. Kilo Delta 5 Delta Delta Yankee. North Central Mississippi, Starkville. Just wanted to say hi right quick. I've got a phone call, so I'm going to have to jump out of here. I'm sorry for the quick QSO there, Roger.
Roger, no problem at all. We'll tune in and watch Martin Jew from Starkville, Mississippi be on here with us tonight. Jump back in here later if you can. We'll see you.
Roger. Thank you so much, KD5DDY.
And who was the other station trying to check in? This is W5KUB. Oh man, I heard about three or four on top of each other. I did not get a single one. Let's try it again. Go ahead and give me a call again. I'm listening. This is W5KUB.
Whiskey 4 Alpha Alpha X-ray.
W4AAX. Hello, Spike. This is W5KUB.
Very good, Tom. You are showing up tonight. This is amazing. I've never seen anybody do this in my beater. You're speaking of 50 over, and you're so close to me. Very good signal tonight.
Wow, you put a big smile on my face. I never got a signal report 50 over. Did you say 50 over? If you did, I want you to repeat that. Over.
It's 50 over. I think I want to take a picture of my meter.
Oh man. Oh, I got chill bumps running up and down me, man. Well, you know, this antenna I'm using is kind of experimental antenna. It's an extended double ZEP. This is a 40 meter. Extended double ZEP. The thing is long for 40 meters. You know, a 40 meter antenna is usually about 66 feet. This extended double ZEP is 172 feet long. It's supposed to be a flat top. It's 172 feet long, and it's fed with open line feed line. And but my yard's not wide enough the direction I ran it, so each end I have to bend the end down about 15 feet on each end to get it in my yard. We're running about a kilowatt here with a AL80B, and we're running a MFJ auto tuner at the base out there extended double ZEP that's feeding the ladder line. We've got a auto tuner out there. So back to you, Spike. W4AAX W5KUB.
Well, Tom, I bet the 1,000 watts has something to do with how strong you're coming in here today. I'm 100 watts in a wire. It's off-center fed dipole, about 260 feet long, and not that high yet. I'm going to have to do some work on getting it a little bit higher on one end. Back to you, Tom.
All right, let's just see the amplifier difference. I'm going to turn the amplifier off and you tell me what the difference is. So get a signal level report right now. This is the amp on and this is the amp off. The amp is off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The amp is off and the amp is back on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Was there any difference?
Not as much as you would think. Man, you must have dropped a whole 10 dB down to plus 30.
Wow, that's amazing. You know, it's really amazing. There's some 100-watt stations out there tonight that are booming in here like gangbusters, and you're one of them.
Well, that's good to hear. I just put up the antenna a little while ago. My other one got filled with water. Well, the Ballon did, and for the longest time I couldn't figure out what was wrong. Everybody sounded like they were on a submarine. It was terrible, and I eventually burned it up.
Yeah, on the show, you probably saw, I don't know, 4 or 5 months ago, I took the Ballon down and drilled a hole in it and water ran out of it. So, yeah, I know what you mean here. It was still good. We put it in a new piece of PVC, and actually, that's the Ballon that Jeff's using over in North Carolina. I put it in a new case, and of course, he's only running 100 watts, so I thought it'd make a nice Ballon for him, and that Delta loop is working great over there. All right, well, Spike, thanks a lot for checking in. I know we'll see you on the show tonight at 8 o'clock. We always see you in the chat room there. So let me take a couple more check-ins real quick, and we'll rotate back around to you in a little while. Any other check-ins for Roundtable? This is W5KUB.
Mobile station, Nashville, Tennessee. I will check in, over.
All right, I heard 2 stations. I heard a ZQX, but also I heard a mobile. I heard a mobile in Nashville. Let me pick up the mobile in Nashville first. Go ahead. This is W5KUB.
W5KUB, this is Alpha 3, Delta Papa, Dr. Pepper. A83, number 3, 1, 2, 3, Dr. Pepper. Nashville downtown, over.
All right, AA3, Dr. Pepper, W5KUB. Okay, I think you said you're mobile in Nashville. We just drove through Nashville yesterday. I came through Nashville yesterday about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Beautiful city there. Over.
Thank you very much. Again, when you come here, welcome to Nashville. I am right now downtown and east downtown. I use my Kenwood 150 watts. Kenwood CS 480 HX. I set on antenna. I use 150 watts. Back to you, over.
All right, well, your TS480 is doing a great job there, mobile, out of Nashville. You know, my favorite building there in Nashville, look around on the horizon. It's the building with the 2 big towers on it. I don't know if they're antennas or what they're calling it, but we call it the Batman building. The Batman building, do you see that, over?
Roger, over.
Oh yeah, that's it right there. Yeah, that's a pretty building right there. Nashville's always got a great skyline there. All right, let me pick the other station up, the ZQX station. This is W5KUB.
Okay, Tom. Acosta Kilo, America 3, Zulu, Quebec X-ray, ZQX, Zulu Queen X-ray, Ricardo and Dayton. Good afternoon, good evening to you, Tom. Ricardo and Dayton, back to you.
All right, yeah. I think I remember us meeting. What was the name? And what was the name there, over?
Yeah, my name is Ricardo, Radio India, Charlie, Alpha, Radio, Delta, Oscar, Ricardo in Dayton, Ohio, Tom.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I remember now, Ricardo. Okay, very good. You got a good signal in here, Ricardo. Are you hearing many people on the net tonight? How are the conditions up that way?
Yeah, I tried to watch it. The internet there, Tom. I tried to watch it. A little bit late, but your signal here in Dayton, Ohio is 49 signal, Tom. You sound very good. Little bit QSB on the frequency. But anyway, we're running at TA480 here in Dayton there, Tom. Back to you.
Okay, Ricardo, thank you so much there. I think 5.9 signal report. Well, my goodness. Spike gave me a 50 over. Listen to this. He gave me a 50 over S9, man. I'm gonna stick with him. He's my buddy now. Over. Okay, QSL Ricardo, thanks a lot for checking in. Hope you joined the show tonight at 8 o'clock. 73 to you, or stick around and we'll come back around to you in a little while. Any other check-ins for Roundtable? Whiskey 5 Kilo Uniform Bravo. Is our Starkville station back? KD5 DDY W5 KUB. How about KD4 BWM? Michael, are you still with us?
Oh, yeah, we're still here. KD4 BWM Enterprise.
Boy, you're loud, man. Loud. You must have a really long antenna, and the tip of it's just about hanging in my yard here.
I had a good tree for this 40-meter dipole up here, and it is oriented north, so it's kind of in your direction. So it's just a favorable direction for the dipole, right?
Yeah, and I think that makes a lot of difference. I like to, being in the central U.S. here, I like to run my directional antennas. I like to run them kind of north and south to get those lobes east and west, and that's probably why I'm hearing you so good over in Alabama. There, we're west of you. And that's the way we put Jeff's antenna up down there in Tuckasegee, North Carolina last weekend. We picked out a couple trees in his yard and took the air cannon and shot some ropes over the top and pulled that delta loop up north and south, and it's working really, really well for him there. Okay, let's see. It's about it's 6:45 here, I think. I probably need to think about closing the net down and getting ready for the show tonight. So hope to see you tonight, Michael. If not, you can always catch it recorded here. KD4 BWM W5 KB.
Okay, Tom, very good. Yeah, that wire was doing, that delta was doing a fantastic job there. That's what got my attention when I was roaming around here doing some other things. That really got my attention when that signal came in so strong. If there's any question about the efficacy of that antenna, it shouldn't be any doubt, because it's sounding great down here. And so are you, by the way. No worries at all. 10:15 over 9. Beautiful signal down here this evening. So take care, Tom. Hopefully we'll talk to you soon. W5KUB, this E4BWM, Enterprise, Alabama.
All right, Michael. 73 to you, and thanks a lot for checking in. We'll talk to you again. Hopefully we'll see you next Tuesday also. Any last minute check-ins to Roundtable Net? This is W5 KUB. All right, there were several in there. I got a 4 Juliet X-Ray Hotel. Give me your call again.
Yes, sir. This is Kilo Golf 4 Juliet X-Ray Hotel. The name's Daniel. I'm on battery power, checking out my emergency system for 3 days. I've been running on battery power, and just wanted to press all right from TS430. I'll stand by and you can pick up the other stations.
Well, all right, Daniel, I hear you're on emergency power. You're checking it out. I think you said you're running 25 watts. Do you have electricity there, or are you just testing your battery power? Over.
It's 125 watts coming out of the TS430. But yes, I have power, I have electricity. I'm just checking the emergency stuff, running the radios, and then waiting for solar, the battery bank. I don't have my high drain devices on that, just lighting and radio, the important stuff. Over.
All right, well, you sounded good, and your 125 watts doing real good there on battery power. All right, well, thanks for checking in, Daniel. Let me pick the other station up. There was a couple more. This is W5KUB. Not quite pulling you out. I'm listening again for last-minute check-ins for Roundtable. This is Whiskey 5, Kilo Uniform Bravo.
Whiskey Alpha Zero, Bravo Juliet Yankee.
All right, Whiskey Alpha Zero, Bravo Juliet Yankee, W5KUB. Name's Tom. We're near Memphis. Over.
Hey, John. Name here is John. Usually at Oxford Hotel November. And I'm over by Nashville, so we're not that far apart. That's why your signal is so strong. Over.
Well, boy, I tell you, I don't know. Hey, you may have heard me, we drove through Nashville yesterday about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Pretty city down here. Was there another check-in? Real quick call now, W5KUB. I think I heard a KD9 Juliet Zulu November. Is that right? This is W5KUB. Okay, boy, you faded down a little bit, but I heard you say that was correct. I don't know if we're going to be able to chat here or not, but we got you in here tonight. Be sure and join the live show at 8 o'clock tonight, W5KUB.com. Join our live ham show tonight. We've got Katie Allen to be on there. Again, as I mentioned, Katie is why everybody tunes in. If I was the only one on there, I would have no viewers, but Katie will bring the viewers in. We've got my friend and guest from North Carolina on the show tonight. We've got Mark Brown, the chairman of Huntsville Hamfest. He's going to be with us tonight. And we got a surprise opening for the show. It's not really, you wouldn't think it's ham radio, but it is ham radio, but I'll just kind of leave it there. Any other last minute check-ins? This is W5KUB. W9 TIT, I think that's Rich up in Wisconsin. Hey, Rich, how you copy? Okay, Rich, the copy was rough, but I think you said you'll be watching tonight. 73, we're going to close the net down in just a minute or two. Again, last minute check-ins, W5KUB.
W5KUB, N5LKE.
N5LKE, W5KUB. Name's Tom, we're near Memphis, over.
Good business, Tom. I met you at the Free Fest over there with Keith Miller. Name here is J, Juliet Alpha Yankee, and I'm located in Searcy, Arkansas.
Okay, Searcy, Arkansas, okay. Man, I used to know where that was. I was born and raised in northeast Arkansas, a little town called Wilson. You ever heard of that, over?
No, sir, I can't say that I have. Searcy's almost due west from you in Memphis and almost due north of Little Rock. If you basically go those directions and put your finger on the map, somewhere under your finger will be Searcy.
Yeah, I remember now. Boy, it's been so long. I went to Arkansas Tech. I went to college over at Russellville, and I back and forth. I drive through Conway on I-40. Now, Searcy's not on I-40, is it?
No, negative. No, Searcy's on the 67-167 and just south of Bald Knob on the 64-2 lane, which is, for me, the faster way to get from here to Memphis.
Well, you know what? Back in the 60s, when I went to college here, Interstate 40 was not finished. And we did have to take 64 quite a bit there. And I do remember Ball Knob, man. I mean, I don't know if it's a name or what, but it's the favorite name of the place I've been. Over.
It does raise some eyebrows when you do bring it up to people.
Yeah, and yesterday I went through Bucksnort, Tennessee. So, there's some interesting cities out there, Jay. Well, Jay, I hope you tune in to the show tonight at 8 o'clock. I think there were a couple other check-ins. Let me see if they want to check in here before we close the net. This is Whiskey 5, Kilo Uniform Bravo.
Kilo Golf 5, Papa Whiskey Charlie, second only.
I think that was KG5PWC, is that right? W5KB.
Roger, PWC.
Okay, what's the name and location? Well, I'll tell you, static crash wiped everything out. Name and location again?
Scott, Sierra, Charlie,
All right, Scott. Well, I got your name, Scott. That's about all I got here. Static is really pouring in here. Last minute check-ins. Last minute. Whiskey 5, Kilo Uniform Bravo. Okay, I had two. Let me take the first one. The FVD. FVD, call us. This is W5KB. Was that KE4FBG, Foxtrot Bravo Golf? Is that correct?
Roger that. Foxtrot.
Okay, a lot of fading, but I did copy you there. Hopefully, tune in the show tonight, 8 o'clock, and maybe we'll chat in the chat room here. There was another station, an SL, Sierra Lima. Go ahead. Oh boy, you're real weak, Don. I think you said Don. I think you said South Carolina. I think there. KD4SL. You might confirm if that's right. This is W5KUB. Okay, got you down in North Carolina there and on the Wyndham. Okay, very good. Be sure to join us tonight. Join the group tonight at 8 o'clock at w5kub.com. Any last minute check-ins, boy, we might take one or two more and then we're going to close the show. Call now, Whiskey 5, Kilo Uniform Bravo. I heard somebody but didn't get it. Try again. Okay, boy, I didn't hear anybody come back. So I'm going to say 73 is everybody. Thanks a lot. We had about 25 check-ins tonight. The signals started really getting good there toward the end. This net Roundtable is the sister of Amateur Radio Roundtable, our live TV show we have on Tuesday nights at 8 o'clock on W5KUB. So hopefully all of our gang here will get together again tonight on the internet and we'll have some good ham radio fun. Save your threes to everybody and enjoyed talking to you. This is Whiskey 5 Kilo Uniform Bravo.
Good night, Tom. From November 4, Whiskey Lima Foxtrot.
Whiskey Lima Foxtrot. Whiskey Lima Foxtrot. Had you already checked in with us? I'm looking for your name here.
Yep, this is James up in Kentucky. We spoke to you a little while ago. Have a good night. 736.
Okay, James. Yeah, I found you there. I was looking back through my scratching here. All right, very good. Hey, see you guys tonight. This is W5 KB.